There we go. And we're live. Sorry for that delay there. I had a sneeze attack and had to blow my nose at the wrong moment. Go figure. But I'm here now. Hello. Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. Glad to have you all here. Welcome. Hello, TMI. Hello, Helping Droid. Hello, Choradino. How you doing? Happy Thursday. How is everybody? Hello, Empress. Welcome. Alright, we're going to continue exactly where we left off yesterday. Oh!
Mulligan subscribed to your channel for 1 month.
Thank you so much, Mulligan, for the sub. Super appreciate your support. Because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working. So, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Also, hello, Shay, Ferocious. Hello, Alaskan. Ready for a 7-year weekend? I can imagine. Glad to have you here. Welcome. We're going to pick up exactly where we left off yesterday. We just finished the campaign here. But we have a lot of side quests left to do. So we're going to be in Ringing Deeps for a while, I think. The Sojourner achievement is very long. So this is the thick zone. Kind of surprising for a second zone, but here we are, so... I don't want to be annoying, but how do I do the sub thing for a pet? You have to gift 2 subs. At the bottom of the sub window, or the stream window, there's a sub button, and in there you can gift 2 subs. Hello Roosin, how you doing? Glad to have you here. Doing camping with all alts. Doing camp. I'm not sure what camp you're referring to, but no, I'm just currently leveling through my main character through the campaign and all that jazz. And I forgot my drink on the other side of the room. Hold on a second. I forgot my drink. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Alright. Now I got my drink. Excellent. Okay. You're very welcome, Ferocious. Happy to help. Alright, so once Silver is officially here, we can get going. Perfect. Alright, so let's go down and we have a couple of breadcrumbs to start on these side quests. Move my mic a little. There we go. Why don't we start with... See, Daily Diagnosis is a dungeon. We don't want that. Thank you so much, Lorderbick Blick, for your follow. Glad to have you here and hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome. Although I guess we can technically do dungeon stuff with follower dungeons now. Did they do follower dungeons for every single dungeon in War Within, at least the launch ones? Or is it just like a few?
I believe it's all of them.
That would be nice. Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's all of them. It'd be weird if they only did like a few.
This is Blizzard we're talking about. you know how it's like, huh, that'd be weird if they did that. Oh, they did that.
Fair. Fair.
Yeah. The followers. Right, I know. Yes, they did? Okay, perfect. Good. Alright, so then we'll, I guess we'll go do that then. Daily Diagnostics. Get that out of the way, because that is for a dungeon. Oh, there's a rare over here. Is that an 80? Yeah, it is an 80. But they are not pug groups. Yep, the follower dungeons, which is good, because I don't want pugs. Okay, so there's no one outside here we have to talk to. It's just wants us to go into the dungeon. What one is this for? Stone Vault. So it looks like the Stone Vault is a dungeon, so we have to queue for that. Dungeon, follower, Stone Vault. Here we go. Alright, so we'll do that. We can actually do dungeon quests now, which is nice. Can't wait for story mode raids too. I hate pugs. I wish they would include the whole raid, unless they've changed it since I last looked. Unfortunately, story mode is literally only the last boss. Which, in my opinion, sucks, because you're not getting the whole story. You're actually cutting off a lot of the story, so... I don't know why they were doing that.
So here we are. High Speaker Irish.
But
Or is
maybe
it
they
just
changed their
Irish
mind, I don't know.
now? He's fled from the Hall of Awakening into the Stone Vault. He's probably running like a frightened mouse. Wee sleeked, cowering, timorous beastie.
I like Dagran. It is. I hope they change their mind, but I was really excited for story mode because it was something I was vouching for a long time. But they limited it to only the end boss, which you're missing almost the whole story. And I'm like, if I wanted to watch the end boss cinematics, I'd just go watch it on like YouTube. Like, I wanted the raid so I could witness the whole story in person, not. I don't know. That seems odd to me, you know. Agreed. Even if you don't get anything out of it because they're worried about loot or whatever, fine. I just want to see the story. I don't know. Whatever. You know, see it while it's current and not have to put up with LFR. And even LFR is not a great alternative because the wings don't come out until well after everyone's already done with the raid, and they're still doing it that way. Even though normal, heroic, and mythic all release at the same time. I'm still confused why do that. 9 of the followers, though, I have no idea how many followers are for it. I've not tested it because I was very disappointed from what I saw. Hello, and what a topic to drop in on. I was under impression a full story mode was going to be a thing. That's a shame.
Is that Golem fused with something else? Titanic earthen technology enhanced with magical augments. Brilliant.
It is brilliant. We gotta fight it.
Systems on.
Yeah, I would love to be wrong, Mecha King, trust me. But that's how it was on beta. That's what they said they were sticking to, so
Activated.
we'll see if they change their minds.
Offensive measures engaged.
Welcome to life.
Intruder
99%
identified.
disappointment, 0.1% meh, and 0% meh. Yay. Exactly.
Offensive measures seismic protocol activated.
Too true.
Offensive measures engaged.
It's a start, I guess. Like I say a lot, baby steps with Blizzard.
Dominant intruder.
This guy talks a lot.
Systems shutting down.
Rip that guy.
Looks like the main door is locked. Either one of these paths should lead us to an access console.
See, that's a robot. People keep calling the Titans robots, and I'm like, robots can't feel. Like that guy. That was a straight up machine. Just because you're made of metal and stone doesn't make you a robot. This is everything in slow mode. They really do. They really do. I mean, they change slower than the US government does.
Virocious subscribed to your channel for 1 month.
Thank you so much, Virocious, for the sub. Super appreciate your support. Because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working. So, thank you so much. Did that count for both of us? It did. Cool. I'm glad you saw it because I didn't see where it was. I was like, where's the quest? Just not marking it for me.
That's weird.
Yeah. Hello, Hex. I'm doing good. I am dragging through more hours. Hope you're have a good day, Kraken. So far, yeah. Doing good. I actually, ironically, got up literally about 20 minutes ago. I got up early this morning, took care of animals and stuff, came back in. I was just not feeling so hot, so I went and laid down. Because I have like a 30-minute warning alarm. But I was sleeping so hard because I fell back asleep. I actually slept through about 8 to 10 minutes of my alarm. I haven't done that in years. So I was like, oh. I was like, what's that sound? You know when you wake up in a confusion. So literally this has been my day. I got up after that, brushed my teeth again, water on the face to try to wake up, and here I am. So yeah, been a great day so far. As long as I don't go full on... What, go ahead?
You know, it's funny. I did the same thing.
Did you? I was wondering since you answered a little late.
I slept through my alarm.
Really?
I thought it was someone calling me. And I
fused
completely
with
ignored it
Spartan
for like
corruption?
in my dream
Fascinating.
until I realized like, wait, Hold on.
That's funny. Well, hello.
Hello.
As long as they don't go full on, the first ones made these automatons with Shadowlands was shaping to be. That kind of ruined a lot of the intrigue. See, I'm the opposite. I really like that because that's what creations are in a way. You know, especially with how like the Titans meant to be things. They meant automatons, whereas like the rest of everyone else did not. The only reason the Titan creations became, in terms of like their workers, like humans, dwarves, and gnomes is another one. The only reason they're thinking and feeling and all this actually is because of the old gods. Literally what we're dealing with right now. Back in the old days, they say, curse of flesh. We were supposed to be unfeeling machines. But that's kind of funny because the keepers weren't, because they were special. But we're not descended from the keepers. Kind of the funny thing. WoW lore is very interesting. I've been up since 5:30 and my cats didn't let me snooze it. Oh, I'm sorry. I love sleep like that. See, I don't, because if I sleep too hard, I feel lethargic all day. I'm a very, naturally a very light sleeper. Well then, I gotta drink it though.
Look for a service tunnel nearby. You should be able to take a minecart back to central processing.
Ooh, we're gonna take a minecart? We can? Oh, there it is. Minecart. Oh no, the age is catching up. No, I've just been under the weather for about a week, but I'll be okay soon, so.
Garrick's over there like, hey, idiots, it's over here.
She'll catch up. There we go. It poofs her. Poor Garrick. Trying to lead us in her Roomba ways. There, give her a little marker. Make her feel special.
There we go.
Hey there, Kraken. I was wondering what your environmental detail and view distance are on. 7, I believe. I usually keep mine on 7. My computer can run on 10, but I honestly don't see that big of a difference between 10 and 7. And it's just extra work on my computer that it doesn't need if I can't really tell that much of a difference. So, 7. It really is the best kind of sleep. Frustrated with my job, also high. I am sorry, Moromi, I know. I hope that works out. Curse of flesh. Yep, curse of flesh. It's a curse, alright, that's for sure. Thank you, and ground clutter too. Yep. Keep it all on 7. Okay.
I don't have a target.
I'm so glad they finally gave in and added follower dungeons. These are nice. I really hope they go back and do these for older expansions as well. At least for Chromie time. Because obviously you don't need them if you're max level and you can just go in and do it, but you know, for leveling through Chromie time and stuff, having the option to queue into a follower dungeon, even if you get like a little less XP or however they'd want to balance it, quote unquote balance. It's not like these are super efficient, let's be honest. These follower dudes are slow. These are not the most efficient NPCs. The healer's not great, the tank's a little Roomba-ish, the DPS is all over the place, and ironically, they're probably pretty accurate to a real dungeon if it's not a bunch of mythic plussers. So, since I downgraded from 1440 to 1080, then I'd bump it up from 5. Oh, nice! Ironically, I play at 1080, so that's what I play at. I'm walking follower dungeons. Yeah, that would be nice, right? For Chromie time.
Machine speakers. In the Stone Vault. Fanatically loyal, no doubt.
Yep. Oh, the thing that making me happy. Oh, they talk so much. I forget that they have so much dialogue.
Activated.
Anyway.
Countermeasures on.
Forgot about currency transfers, so today I've been funneling Darkmoon tickets to my mage, buying the entire market of Darkmoon Dagger mod. Fair. Tank gets squirrely. She does. That's kind of why I likened her to a Roomba. The way she navigates stuff. It's a little funny. Ow. And healer just does not put out.
At least can battle res them.
Can you battle res them now? Yeah, that's right. Someone mentioned that the other day. Because we got so frustrated with that in Dragonflight.
I battle res Belgrim, I think, when we did that.
Ah, good.
Some personal time.
Again, it makes it hard when you can't res and battle res.
Look for another minecart.
Yeah.
If it's here, we might as well use it, unless you'd rather walk.
Thanks for giving us the option, Dagran. There we go. Yes, I agree with all you said about those followers. Good. I don't know, it seems eerily familiar with the whole Christian Catholic OG creation meant to be oblivious and cough cough pure, and being tainted by a malicious outside entity with ill intent, but I guess it's almost possible not to find easily drawn lines from one story to another. I mean, that's common in a lot of different religions, to be honest. A lot of different religions have stuff about purity, innocence, and stuff like that. That's pretty common. And a lot of OG WoW lore, especially with Titan stuff, is based on a lot of Norse, ancient Catholic type, a lot of that type of stuff anyway. So in the Titan stuff, you're gonna see a lot of that. That's why they're very Norse inspired. Doesn't bother me any though. I think it's cool. Blizzard needs to fully embrace the solo player at this point. There has to be telemetry letting them know their audience is aged with them, and most are just casual folk looking to avoid toxicity. Right? You'd think. I mean, like, they're getting better in a lot of ways, but they're getting worse in a lot of ways at the same time, too. I've had this whole discussion with Silver the other day, and it's part of the reason I'm going to be taking a break without a set end once this drop event is over, because I'm just tired of it.
There he is. Look at him. Beyond saving. That seems like poetic justice, but let's finish this.
I like Dagran. It's cute. I'm glad he's not just another idiot. Undergeared druid healers are you. Yes, they are. Having dealt with that myself back in May Day. Yeah. Druid healing is awesome, but they definitely, at least, you know, compared to old druids from like Mop and WoD era, they definitely need a little bit of gear to be any real use. Or their heals to just kind of just like throwing leaves at you. Doesn't do anything.
Mind. Crystalline. Infinite. Void.
Oh, snap.
Perfection. Mission.
Let's see. But like you said, it's baby steps. It is. Blizzard's very stubborn about things. For some reason. Man, Garrett just going for it. Last
Just
guy
like a
barely.
crew tank.
Right? Last guy barely dropped, and she's like, bust time. No healer mana for you.
Shadows envelop.
I'm 46, I don't have patience to group anymore. I feel that. Same, honestly. Let's not forget the love crafting influence too. Absolutely. Lots of love crafting stuff. Some of my favorite stuff, honestly. Ah, this is a poop boss. Gotta watch where you drop the poop. There we go. You talk way too much, dude. Okay, where's the last? There it is. You got it. Perfect.
The former High Speaker
here.
has been laid low. This is what justice feels like. I can't wait
Look,
to write about your
Hold on.
discoveries. Well done, my friends.
Yeah, they were. There's been dialogue through all that. Have you not had Dagrin talking to you?
Not this last part.
Oh. Yeah, all of his voice lines have been, well, voiced. You know,
Yeah, I've had all of them up until like the last room. That's why I didn't know he was talking.
Gotcha. Anyway, we are donezo. Out we go. Beep. Wait, I'm curious how you think they've made sole player experience worse, and you're curious about your thoughts. It'd take a whole video for me to explain, and I'm not really going to, because it's not my type of video, so sorry about that, Alana. I've vented about it enough over the past several weeks at this point, so... I'm turning 29 this year, and all I want is peace and quiet, so I don't like doing group content in WoW. Yeah, completely fair. Completely fair. Just casual stuff like time walking, and that's it. Yeah, understandable, yeah. Okay, let's go turn that in, since that's back at... whatever it's called. Casual, let's see. I'll be 44 this year, playing since second patch. I feel same, trust me. Yeah, right there with you. You're in the right crowd, it looks like. Okay, I can turn this quest now.
Begin speaking.
Thank you for getting me those readings. Hopefully the analysis will show that everything is in order with the great machines. Until it has been deemed safe for us to return to the stone vault, I'm stuck here cooling my gears. But at least I know what today's readings are like.
Remain vigilant.
There we are. Took me a second to realize you're in a dungeon. Yeah, that's, it was a follower dungeon. You like that cursed pickaxe randomly turning you into dwarf for no reason? I do, I think it's cool. I liked the Scarden stuff. So I was keeping it on me. It's neat. The only one I will group with now is my 10-year-old. She's a hunter. She likes to play. Cute. Okay, I understand. I appreciate it a lot now. I've vented enough over the past few weeks. You'll vent more, and we'll still love you either way. Well, thank you, Hex. I appreciate it. And yes, I'm sure I will. I'm trying not to, though, because, you know, it's just beating a dead horse at this point. Or you could say a dead titan. Jokes. Anyway. Alright, let's see here. So... well, we do a wee bit of treasure spotting. There's one over here we can go get. Kind of annoyed how the cool dwarven earthen armor can be used by any dwarf, but all their factions that share the same skeletons can't. Yeah, and can we do that one? No. I'm kind of waiting for them to revert that too. Like, oops, that's a bug. Sorry. I'm waiting for it. I hope it's intentional. Ooh. I need that one. Wait, it's alright. I'm stealing it. I saw it. I'm claiming it. My eyeballs saw it. Arachnoid hatchling. That means there's another one around here somewhere. Ooh.
Let's see.
Did a lot of damage. Let's swap you out. Why do I have a level 1 back in my... Uh-oh. Oh good, he healed. Oh, stretch it. Beating Blanchy? Well, good luck. Yeah, no kidding. I've not finished the campaign, but in my opinion, the quests in the first zone were just sad, doing quests for people waiting to die. Agreed. Yeah, I've only done the first 2 zones in terms of, like, campaign. And yeah, I did not actually like the first zone. I liked parts of it, but it was very depressing. And like I said to Silver the other day, it's more depressing than the Shadowlands. So, I was like, I'm not a fan. But the second zone, loved it. I also don't like how the first one ended. I really don't like that Baelgrim just decided to blow himself up right then and there. Without a lot of, like, fanfare. Really annoyed about that, because he was, I like character growth, and he was finally starting to have some, and then they nipped it in the bud a little too fast. So that really kind of soured me, but the second zone is fantastic. I loved the side quests that we did so far with all of the, kobolds. and the campaign was awesome. Because they saved it clutch right at the end. I was about to be mad at them with Magni, but they changed it. They didn't do what they said, so I'm glad. Darkening Hour, yes. He was a short-lived shaman tank. He was a very short-lived shaman tank, yeah.
They didn't want to give people hope, so they nipped him in the bud real quick.
Yes, they did.
This is what happens when you become a shaman tank. You die.
Yep, exactly. Thank you so much, Bamatis, for the follow. Glad to have you here. Hope you enjoy your stay. Subtle jab for Blizz to let go of that dream. Apparently. Apparently. Why can't I do that right now? What do you mean? It's weird. It's not letting me use my keybinds for my pet battle. Odd. Guess I'll just keep doing it manually. The snake needs to die, or I'm gonna end up losing these pets. So I got 2 Micahs. And of course, those are always blue, so... This is great. Haywire, please. Luckily, I have my alarm bot for just this sort of situation. Get out of here. There we go. Ugh. Barely.
So I couldn't find one, but someone's attacking Automaxer.
Oh? Is that
Yeah.
one of the rares or something?
Yeah, the one of the race that we passed.
Oh, okay.
Did they kill it? Oh, they killed it.
Oh,
That
that's
was
okay.
fast.
He might be an easy one then.
Mm.
That's okay. Take a treasure. Treasure, here we go. Nice. Neat. Alright, that one's off the list. To heal my pets. Pet. Heal. I need to, let's see, fix my thing here. Ringing deep. And change that to not collected. And specifically, pet battle. Yeah, I still need 3. Snuffling, Skittish Sniffer, and Kite and Burrower. So we'll have to find those. Okay. But first... So we can't... Oh, I see. Okay, I see where the items are for that. This one around there. We'll do treasures, and we'll do the side quests first that give us breadcrumbs. That way we don't miss any breadcrumbs for quest completion. Let's see, so there's an item for that treasure that needs the 5 items back at the Gungardas. Over here? Oh, yep, there it is. Get it and make sure we can both get it. Yes, we can. Good. Okay, got that one. It's weird how things work out the way they do. My main alt, if you will, is 77. My actual main is 71. I keep shuffling back to legacy content to try to knock out a little. I don't want to have to come back here things. But at least my 71's fishing last night I got from 1 to 10 before I decided. Oops, there we go. I didn't quite hate myself that much at a particular moment. Yeah, totally fair. Let's see where. Here somewhere. There it is. I was able to get all the treasures and kill 10 rares, except the 10 rares in the first zone. Well, that's good. Yeah, I know we killed some of the level 81s here. We did 3 of them yesterday, but we won't be able to do all of them. Since, well, you know. Oh, I did pass that one.
Oh, it's a giant burrower.
Is that... Oh. Oh, we've already killed these. Those are the 3 we killed yesterday. They're just popping up because they reset.
It's a Triton burrower somewhere and a Snuffling also spawns back there with those 3
There's a what?
rares are. Chitin burrower.
Oh, a chitin burrower. Got you. I was like,
Chitin.
a what? Where at?
It's like around here. I don't. Flying around.
Sorry, I have to stay airborne, so. Ah, there it is. Get it.
And 2 things.
I need a target.
Cool. Yeah, I need that one too, so I'll fly around and see if I can find another one. Let's see here. Let's see. If there were more compelling activities, maybe they shorten the skill ups a bit. Oh, I see. I do wish they'd make fishing more involved though, because 300 skill is just ugh. See, it's already too involved for my taste. I hate fishing in WoW. Can't stand it. Less monstrosity. Oh, it's dead. Arachnoid hatchling. Let's see if there's anything beyond this one. I found another hatchling. Did you need a hatchling? Silver?
What's it called?
Arachnoid hatchling.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm at it.
Cool.
It's right by the treasure we need.
Yup yup. Mathis Honest subscribed to your channel for 2 months.
Thank you so much, Mathis, for the resub. Super appreciate your support, because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working. So, thank you so much. 2 easy wins for them, fishing mobile game and pet battler. True. I'm excited to level my druid, hoping with hero talents the mage tower challenge is finally a bit easier to get the bear form. Hopefully they let you use them in there. Another very anti-power from other expansions inside the mage tower thing. I'll be all over that. Nice. Understandable, understandable. Oh. Thanks for making my drive from work entertaining. Enjoy. Have a good day, Majing. Thank you so much for being here. There you go, you can get your pet. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, what do we need over here? Let's see. It's probably emeralds green. Yep. Okay. Oh, stretchies. So yeah, we'll be doing a lot of pet battle and treasure doing, rares if we can kill them, and of course side quests, finishing up the zone as much as it lets us. I can't find the video, but I saw one a while ago where they said the hero talents made the bear challenge easier. Well, that's good. Hopefully they kept it that way and didn't just exclude them after the expansion went live. Second, the overhaul of fishing, absolutely hate it. Yeah, the only thing is if they do change fishing, it would become more minigame-like, I'm sure. Which is even worse for me, but, you know. Those do seem to be catering to gatekeepers a bit less with some trading post stuff and the upcoming anniversary of Pets Mounts. Well, that's good. That is awesome. Yes, let's hope it stayed that way. Definitely hope it stayed that way. Did you get it?
I did.
Excellent.
Where's the... No, there it is.
Got that one, so we need that one. Alright. Got 2 left to get. That one and that one. Okay. Says it's right. Yep, there it is. Damn it. Well, get back, real world. Don't fight it. That's an 80 elite. We can't kill it. Run out.
You can stun it.
Oh,
You
it's
get the
snuffling.
crystal.
Well, shit. I got the crystal already.
Oh, okay.
Don't mind me. I'm just gonna catch this pet. Because I need this one. Let's see, it's probably gonna kill him. Oh, we'll find out. Nope, it didn't. Good. Better fishing and YouTube help me get through the 300 grind. Well, that's good. My friend kept getting us killed because she wanted to fight the 80 elites at 73. Yeah, that doesn't work out very well, I'm afraid. That doesn't work out very well. That's kind of funny. There we go. Now I can kill the frogs. Yep, so we just need one more little shardy thing, and that's down there. Excellent. Down in Taylock. So technically we walk right past all these. They really blend in. Yay, add-ons. With the ult, I managed to inadvertently land in the first 2 zones, 80 elite zones, by accident multiple times because I was chasing herbalism nodes that gave skill ups. Greed was blinding. It's easy to do that. They have max level elite zones peppered all over the place. And I've only been in the first 2 zones. It's driving me crazy. It's nice when there's a big group already fishing them though. Ah, nice. That's good. So I keep forgetting to overload stuff I haven't done so to yet. Fair, yeah. I don't even know what that means, but... You getting a pet over there? I presume?
Got my stuffling.
Ah, good. Okay, we need one more thingamajig. How many more pets do you need? I just need 2. Kite and Burrower and Skittish Sniffler.
Let me filter this a little. To just pet battle.
There it is. There's our last crystal. Let's see.
1.
Just one? Okay. What do you... Okay, apparently I'm DCing. Oh, okay. All I did was fly up into the air. Alrighty. Well, hold on. Hello all, hope you have a great day, people happy. Hello, Sarathil. Going good so far. Glad to have you here. Welcome. I think I know what that means, but how do you do that? Pretty much means, for simple purposes, extra knowledge points, presumably unlocking better perception to harvest them, maybe? I can't remember exactly. All good, no worries. I didn't do... If it's the same as Dragonflight, I didn't do any of the gathering professions. I didn't even really do most of the professions at all, just enough to like level with. So yeah, I didn't do much. The coal machine, purchase drinks in the following order. Okay, we'll come back for that. We should now have all of the items for the chest up here. It'll be in the spell book. That's good to know. I'm slow. Those knowledge trees are still clear as mud to me. Completely fair. I'll come back for that. Okay, so this treasure says down.
8 months. Telonius subscribed
I
to your
think
channel
it's
for
in the
8
end.
months.
Thank you so much, Telonius, for the sub. I super appreciate your support because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working. So, thank you so much. Okay, here it is. Yep. Nice. That's done. Okay. And yeah, it has been 8 months. Thank you so much for supporting me for that long. Anyone supporting me more than 1 month just baffles me, to be honest. And I'm super appreciative of it. Okay, let's go get this one. Forgotten treasures, keys right in front of it. But this one, does it show where the drinks are? It doesn't. Cragmund. Can we kill this guy? No, but someone else's, so here we go. WoW Professions website's pretty good. Shouts out to Hazel for the info. Absolutely. I used to use that one a lot for leveling all my stuff. It's just been... Well, I haven't really done a whole lot of Profession stuff since Shadowlands, to be honest. Because I didn't like the Dragonflight stuff, and I still don't like it here in War Within, so... Haven't really messed with it. Okay, blockage. It says up. Now it says down. Now it says up. Ah, right here. Lock intake. Ugh, I hate these. Alright, prepare to be here for a while. Hate, hate, hate with everything in me. Where's even the end? Assume that one. Alright, I'm gonna ignore chat for a second because I hate puzzles. So, give me a minute. I'm gonna be a while. You can slide in the corners. You can indeed. And I hate it. Took me ages to realize that. Oh, got you. Yeah. Yeah, it's just one of those, like, I don't even know what you properly call it, slidey swap puzzles. My least favorite kind of puzzle, ironically. So I need that one up there. Or I could do this one instead. Let's swap these three. Kelpmire, gosh dang it. The one we just killed is that a different dude? No. Let me out. I'm going to the rare. 'Cause I saw people over here. Yep, there's a person. Nope, that's you. Where'd the people go? If they were here. Well, he's not an elite. We could try to kill him. There's one other person here. Oh yeah, he doesn't have a lot of health even though he's 80. Cool.
Just the rare elites we need to watch out for then.
Good. Like, he still hurts, but... Nice. Another one-hand sword that I can't use in this spec. Okay, let's try this again. I was almost there, I think. Yeah, be a reset, of course. Those cheats on Wowhead, I can't do those for the life of me. It's my least favorite kind of puzzle as well. I guess I could look this one up. Let's see, dislodged blockage. That'd probably be really confusing to try to give directions, though. Hope you've been enjoying War Within Kraken. I've been going really hard in Cata Classic. I'm trying to get all the classes at that time to 85, then I plan on dipping back into retail too. Yeah, it's going fine. It's going fine. Okay, let me go ahead and look this one up on Wowhead and see what it says. I think I was almost at the end, but since I had to stop for the rare. Dislodged blockage. Yes, I know what it is. Just tell me how to do it. Got 3 85s now and working other alts now. With heirlooms, I've been getting alts to 85 in around 40 hours. Not too bad. 40 hours. Oof. Boy, do I not miss that era of leveling. Top comment. Whatever made this dev puzzles a psychopath. Fair. Not... Yeah, Wowhead's not saying anything about this particular puzzle besides that it's annoying. It's not actually...
So if it helps, you just need to get from one continuous end, just from one end to the other.
Yeah, I figured. Isn't that how what it wants you to do anyway?
Yeah, but some people are confused, according to Wowhead. They have to clarify.
Gotcha. Yeah, Wowhead's not helping. Alright, that's fine. I'll, just try it on my own, I guess. How long does it take now with heirlooms and boosts? With no buffs at all, except for the 10% war mode, my time from 10 to 70 that on the guide that's about to come out in a week or two is 5 hours. 5 to 6 hours. But that's with no buffs and such besides war mode. Anyway, I need to focus on this. What did I use before? I almost had it. Should have just ignored the rare, gosh darn it. Go up. Why are you gonna go up? Now it goes up, okay. Go left? There we go. So I need to move that. We need... There we go, got it. That's a pet. Blech. Alright. Let me know when you're good, Silver. Sounds like you AFK'd. Oh, let's see. And then you get those people that are all, it's so easy. I know, right? So the first time I did this puzzle, I watched a video on YouTube. I did it a second time, and it's honestly easier than it looks. Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I'm hoping to have my leveling guide for 1 to 70 out the beginning of next week, but we'll see. The testing is done, the route is done, and most of the footage has been captured. It's just a matter of putting it together. And you know, that's 6 hours of footage that I have to put together. The script is like 90% done. Struggling through it for you guys, so... yeah. Maybe that would help me since I'm a visual learner. That's true. I was overthinking it since I thought it had to be an unbroken path. Ah, gotcha. That makes sense. Oh, there's a glyph around here. Probably up. Yep, there it is. There we go. Okay, we got a treasure over here. Down. Because it wants a key. Which is right down here somewhere. In here, maybe?
Did you get it?
Get what?
The pet.
From the chest? Yes.
Yeah. Nice. Good.
There's supposed to be a key right here or something. Requires forgotten key. Open buried treasures nearby to get the forgotten key. Well, it points right here. Where's forgotten? Where's buried treasures? It just points right here. Is it inside the cave with the treasure? It just says nearby. Yes, yes it is. Painting. Okay. Let's see, let me get my water here, I'm thirsty. There's the forgotten key. Oh, I got a toy. Neat. Alright. It's been hard to find pugs for raids in Classic ever since, War Within. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't imagine. Yeah, apparently everyone's super loving the expansion, and I keep seeing repeatedly...
It turns into an undead.
Huh. Alright then. Interesting. I don't know what I was saying. That's okay. Anyway, let's see. A treasure. There's one over there. Dead pal, yeah. Yeah, if only, right? Maybe one day. If they change their mind again. I need my T11. It's great the main game finally has an expansion that's well received again. Oh yeah, I remember what I was saying. I keep seeing people saying repeatedly that it's better than Legion, which so far I hard disagree, but you know. Let's see. I guess that's what people think after not enjoying the last couple expansions. In a small cave. Okay, so we are not in the right area. Let's see,
Found
where's
it.
the cave? Oh, okay, go. Bought all the consumables and bookmarked the video. Good luck to me in the future with my bear farm. Good luck! Good luck, Thalia. You're gonna need it. Let's see. Did I get it? Yes. Okay. Alright. Like the next treasure is not far from the quest we need to do. Right, Kaja Cola machine. It's talking about purchase drinks in the following order. Oh, it's a machine, okay. I was waiting on that one because, like, I thought we would have to go to an inn or something. But it's a Kaja Cola machine, so it must be a vending machine itself. It's gonna be so crazy once I get back in retail. The last time I played, even barely active, was WoD. So much new stuff. Oh man, yeah. You've been out for a good hot minute then, if that's the case. Get the flat point while we're here. Okay, can I land, please? Hello. Wow, he did not want to land. Okay, treasure in the building. One thing I didn't like about Legion was introducing mythic keystones. I hate being put on a timer. Yeah, completely understandable. Okay, so we need to buy Bluesberry Blast first. Okay, and then Orange Apocalypse. Okay. And then Oyster Outbreak. Gross. And then Mangoro Madness. Did it work? I don't think it worked. Do I need to combine them into something?
I'll do it again.
It didn't work. I have to do it twice?
Did you click on Mangoro Madness again? Yeah, good. You have to press it twice.
Well, I pressed it multiple times now. Should just click at the tray at the bottom. Nothing to click. It straight up didn't work for me. Okay. How do I reset the thing? Can I do that?
Maybe just re-input the stuff again.
Guess I'm doing it again. All right. Blueberry. Orange. And oyster. And then Mangoro. Now I get it. Yeah, it didn't work the first time. That's mean. Got it though. What even is it? Oh, it's just a 34 slot bag. Thought it was a toy. Lame. Alright. It's fine, I guess. Treasure done at least. Swap oyster and orange. Well, I did it again according to the add-on because it told me what to do. It just didn't work the first time, but it worked for silver. I guess it just decided not to work because she did it. I don't know. There's a toy in third zone you'll want to start getting stuff for you as you go in, so be on the lookout for books as you go into third zone. Good to know. Thank you, Hex. It'll be quite a while before we get in there, though. I mean, a good couple days at least before we're done with this zone. So, and you reset anything to the order correctly in the tray. Yeah, it didn't work the first time. So, as you just saw. Anyway, let's see. We don't have the treasure achievement yet, so we're missing one somewhere. Let's see. What one's missing? Alright, gonna look at the achieve. Oh no, I got treasures of the Ring Deeps. Never mind. We did get the achievement. Good. Alright, then we'll start here. Because one of our breadcrumbs that we actually have is right here. So back to the quests. Bag is really good for a lot of folks who don't want to spend the extra little bit. Extra slots are much appreciated. Yeah, I don't like it because it's a 34 slot. If it was a 30 slot, I'd probably be more excited, but eh. Gotta listen to the Taran Chieftains for a second. It's up to Urban Fair. Enjoy!
Have you heard anything I need to know?
Alright, this one's for Fearbreaker. It's for Magni's hammer. Fearbreakers had a long and storied history with the Bronzebeard clan. Shouldn't just sit in the mud or be wielded by weak hands. What is Fearbreaker? Fearbreaker is a hammer. Well, not just any hammer, but the ancestral hammer of the Bronzebeard clan. It's been wielded in battle both on Azeroth and on Outland. But more importantly, Fearbreaker has its own opinions and feelings on how it should be used. I don't know how my father lost hold of it, but he wasn't at full strength at the time. Now to be clear, I don't want Fearbreaker. I just don't want it to fall into the wrong hands. We're going to get it back and then return it to Magni.
May your hammer strike
Well,
true.
I wasn't expecting to actually see Fearbreaker here. It's really here, but it ain't exactly within easy reach.
We will survive. We always do.
Baron here says the massive beast standing over Fearbreaker is particular about what kinds of creatures it allows near it. If we blend in, he says, we can get close enough to nab the hammer. But to blend in, he says we have to get covered by dust and pollen in the grotto. Those last rooms look like they're a good place to start. It seems suspicious to me, but for now, we'll play along until I can recover Fearbreaker and bring it back to my father.
I dismiss you.
Need something to do?
Who are you? My name is Barrand. I am called Gleaming because of how I shine. I am a hero of great daring do and renown, as you see. Wherever there are problems, I am here to help fix them. Now we have a problem here in the Ringing Deeps with the Skarden, and I intend to do everything I can to root them out. I will use any tool or any method that seems to fit for my strong hands.
Back to work.
When the magic... What, go ahead.
He's gonna try to steal it. He's gonna try to steal Fearbreaker.
Probably. Yeah. More than likely. When that magic hammer fell into the deeps, I knew it could be a formidable weapon against the Scarred Menace. Your friend has told me that it's particular about its wielder. Fortunately, I'm a hero. And as a hero, I know how to get close to it. We need to have a good mix of pollen and water plastered onto us. That way, the bee standing over it will think we're just like it. The mineral water has to be exact, right temperature to mix with the lashroom dust and blend in.
Watch your step.
I'm sure we'll have to kill him. If you want to set foot near that crater without the creature attacking, you'll need the perfect mixture of components. Okie dokie. Pinkskin Burrower. Was that one I needed? I don't think so. No, I need the Chitin Burrower and the Skittish Sniffler. We'll check it though in case it has a background I need. No, I do need the Wing Arachnoid. I wonder why that doesn't come up. Unless I did say it and I'm dumb. Alright, let me catch this real quick. Y'all drink your water. It's good for you. Drink your Wawa. Okay, let's see if we can catch this thing. Yeah, it might not be filtering correctly or something, because their Wing Arachnoid didn't show for pet battle. Oh, there we go. He's eating my poor bad wolf for breakfast. Drinks, thanks for reminding this lizard. You're very welcome, TMI. Why is the leveling pet back in my team? I need to fix that. Come on. Weird that it reset my pets. 'Cause I had a pet team yesterday. There we go. Luckily, Alarmobot's pretty formidable. Alright. Take out the plow worm. And I am particularly thirsty today. Man. One of those days, I guess. I'm trying different hydration powders to help me. Oh yeah? Hopefully that's working out for you. But they are pricey. I can imagine. I can imagine. There we go. Got it. Curious. Yeah, Winged Arachnoid was not part of that. Let's take off sources. Let's see. Collected. Winged Arachnoid's not even listed for this zone. That's weird. I wonder if maybe it's supposed to be like in another zone or something, but it's also here, but not listed as here. Because it ain't here. In Ring Deep. pizza. Huh. That's fine. So, yeah, because guacamole is... and wobbles. Yeah, those are both vendor pets. Okay, so the rest is correct, I think. Odd. Well, I have one now, I guess. And I need to change out that one. I need the fox. Let's see. Fox, come on. Up in foxeling, thank you. I don't know why it removed it. Alright, sources, pet battle. And we want bringing. Okay, there we go. Now I just need still 2 left. Anyway, onwards. Oh, that was perfect timing. My dad has the cassette player out and has a song going. When you said wah wah, it lined up with perfectly while they were going. I wonder why, anytime. I wonder why she ran away, etc. My little runaway. Ah, my little runaway. That's a good one. I had to stop gut laughing before I could type that. That's funny. I love it. Give Lash room. Get this one. It's like we're also doing the bonus objective that's over here. Nice. Okay. Ah. Let's blast the Lashrooms in there. Cursed spores feel like I'm never gonna stop itching. So she said it's funny. Alright. That. This one. I like the new mushroom models they made. They're really cute. You know, in a spooky way.
They are.
This one. Here we go. You think that Fearbreaker would make a good weapon against this garden? You know there's only certain people it likes, eh? No, the water is too warm. You'll want to find the water that's just right. My mother told me a story about 3 bears once. It didn't turn out well for the dwarf who stole from them. Okay, still need Lashroom dust. Okay. Yeah, there is a lot of side quests in this zone, so apparently during the 2 or 3 days we spent here, we only did like 4 or 5 of them.
Hi, Brinth.
Eh?
I found Brinth.
Oh, Brinth is over there. Nice. Cute. Alright. Still need dust. Excellent, here we go. An idea what the maintenance today was for? Not a clue. Not sure. Alright, now we just need the mineral water. And I hear a glyph too. Excellent. Baron's scouting out the beast standing over Fearbreaker. Let's hope this is enough. I just want to get the hammer back to Magni. Here we go. That'll have to do. Let's get back down there and see what we're up against. Let's see, where's the glyph? I don't know. Guess we'll get it after the quest. Let's see. Look at that big beastie. That hammer is so close.
You address the Queen Regent of the Dark Iron Clan.
That was a right pain, but we got the water baron to ask for. It's time to get a move on. I don't want my father's hammer just languish here in the mud. That doesn't sit right with me. Not at all.
The three hammers stand as one.
If that is all.
Have you gathered up that dust? It's the only way you're going to get near that hammer, especially with that creature wandering around.
Keep me informed.
Garen, the Gleaming, appears to not have a speck of pollen on himself. You got yourself good and covered in that last room dust, alright. I'm a bit surprised you're not itching and sneezing like your friend here.
I'm still working.
Oh, I've had worse.
You leaving?
There's the creature standing between us and that magic hammer. It certainly made an impact when it landed here in the Ringing Deeps, didn't it? Look at the size of that crater. With the pollen and water splashed on you like this, you should be able to approach that beast and, theoretically, not be harmed. You'll blend right in with it. But if it does turn aggressive, don't worry, I'll be right behind you. We'll get that hammer out of here safely.
Stay productive.
Sure we will. Very no approach. Guess we gotta wait for him to respawn. Stretchies! Yeah, there he is. Here we go. Lash room. The Hulk smells the lash room dust upon you and bellows in rage. Never would have guessed. No hard feelings. I'll do great things in your memories with this hammer. Your ill-formed son. You ill-formed son of a pebble. Ah, dwarf curses. Thank you so much for the follow, Timinsky. Glad to have you here, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome. Alright, now we gotta go kill us a dwarf. Cool.
Are you here to chat or work?
Epicenter.
If you hear anything of note, let me know.
Why, that amber-sucking, slime-spine travesty of an earthen. I've met Trogs with more honor. He took Fearbreaker, he took my family's hammer, and left us to die to that creature. This cannot stand. I will not allow such disrespect to you, or to me.
Mind yourself, champion.
That gravel-brained ingrate. He took Fearbreaker and ran off to the north. That's not what I want for the hammer. It's not that I want the hammer for myself. I don't. But it belongs to the Bronzebeard clan. It should be in the hands of someone who respects its power. We need to track him down before he hurts himself or someone else with that hammer.
You may take your leave.
Someone just pointed out that the new shaman forms look like the ghost from BFA. Got a makeover and legs. Yep, I thought the same thing. That and troll dolls. They look like a combination of the lich ghost women in BFA. Like what's her face from Waycrest? Yeah. Yep. See, Fearbreaker impacted the ground with some force here. This devastation does not seem intentional. Yeah, it's mad at you, my guy. Magically imbued weapons with attitudes don't like being stolen.
Mm-hmm.
Energy still crackles here from where Fearbreaker struck the earth. The hammer seems to be resisting its wielder. Alright. Baron's hold on Fearbreaker seems tenuous as the hammer appears to impact the ground yet again, this time with even more force. Alright.
The mountain lends us its strength.
Boiling mad. These earthen have had a bad time of it. Baron's already run headlong into there, but if he was hoping to clean up the ills of the place, he's clearly in over his rocky head. Whoever points to the nearby rocky confusion. Look, he can barely keep hold of Fearbreaker. What if he drops it and is killed? I mean, he should be. We need to find him.
May your hammer strike true.
Baron took Fearbreaker for himself. I suppose he thought he could save these people, be the hero. But you can't go on doing the wrong thing for the right reasons. I know from experience. If your rock is hollow to begin with, you can never be solid again. Solid again, no matter how hard you try. He's likely to need saving himself now. Let's find him in this blasted
Mind
place.
yourself, champion. We need you.
It looks like the destruction around the coreway rattled loose more than just a few stones down here. It stirred up all sorts of dark things. If this was a thriving mining operation, it ain't anymore. We need to control the earth and... Wow, I am mixing sentences. What else is new, though? We need to help the earth and get it under control again, and that means thinning out these beasts.
We will survive. We always do.
There's another arachnid hatchling. Let me see it real quick. Let me do a thing. Nope. Alright. Do you need that hatchling?
Mm-mm.
Alright.
I have all the pets besides the 2 bot ones.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I still need the kite and burrower and the skittish sniffler. Oh, let's see. What's happened to this place? This place was hit hard when the coreway collapsed. Now Scarred and other horrors run amok. We weren't able to get everyone out in time. And Baron thinks he can make things right with one magic hammer. Alright, I'll do my best to help. Okay. Let's see, where is he at? There he is. You're here, thank goodness. The hammer, it just... You're a bloody thief. You're lucky we weren't far behind.
Do you intend to idle all day?
Baron, the gleaming skin is chipped and damaged. He can barely focus. He is near to death. Every time, I tried to use the hammer. It just got away from me. I could have saved people. I don't.
You go wherever you please, don't you?
We are very happy about this, apparently. You know what would be cool for the Ascended forms? If they were customizable like Druid forms. Agreed. That'd be really cool. Especially if you could trigger them at will and not have to be like in it for a limited time. Use it like a visage in a way. More elemental, please. I don't care if you turn up into a straight elemental. That'd be cool. I love their elemental models. Try to lift Fearbreaker. Fearbreaker slips politely out of your grasp, dropping back to the ground. It is waiting for someone else. I like how it politely slips out. Like, no.
No, thank you.
Best mind your manners
That's
in the
funny.
presence of a queen.
Iris stands straight tall as she can, her chin tall and proud, but she appears conflicted.
I dismiss you.
Well, I guess we'll go kill stuff first. They don't have anything worse. Yeah, Ascended form could have customization that you look like Ragnaros or something, but nah, we get troll dolls. I know, right? Yeah, it's a little weird. I don't know. Like, I like the idea they were going for. Flaming hair and the glowing maw and the glowing eyes. Like, the idea is there. I see what they were going for. They wanted to do, like, this, you know, busting out of your skin type elemental look. But I don't know if it was quite achieved. So, maybe send that one back to the shop.
I don't have a target.
If I could just turn into an elemental, though, I'd be pretty happy with
I'm
that,
out
to be
of
honest.
range.
There. Okay.
Let's get down to business then.
That's a mite better. At least there won't be so many of those creatures running amok around this area. Now we've got other problems. We've got Scarden.
You may take your leave.
Silvermere thinks you are a sexy devil. You're not wrong, my boy.
You don't look busy enough.
Baron the Gleaming coughs dustily. I knew I couldn't take this garden without some help. I thought if I just had that magic hammer, then nothing would stop me. I had to have it, you see, or else maybe I wasn't who I was made to be. But it kept slipping out of my fingers, like it didn't want anything to do with me. It fell out of my hands at the worst moment, and now... He coughs again. It's clearly not mine. It never was. I'm sorry.
Back to work.
Now look here, you made-up hero. You left us to die. Fortunately, a Nuvius knows what they're doing in an unfair fight. Which I do, thank you. And a Bronzebeard never gets up. This hammer don't belong to you. It belongs to my father's clan, my son's clan, and mine. Moira picks up Fearbreaker. Get your people out of the waste. Do some good if you've still got strength left. You're an earthen, are you not? Made of the mountains themselves.
You need a hammer? are an open hand.
I thought this day would never come because my Da would never have given me Fearbreaker. He probably would have wanted it to happen a different way, but I have it now, and I'll make sure it gets back to him safe. First, though, we have unfinished business here.
If you hear anything of note, let me know.
The Skarden have taken over the operations here in the Rumbling Wastes. That's why Baron thought he needed a Fearbreaker. We're going to finish that job before I take the hammer back to Magni. What kind of a queen would I be if I wasn't willing to put myself in danger for the good of others? Let's get in there and save as many as we can.
The 3 hammers.
All right. Let's go murder. Okay. And down we go. After we finish this little quest line, let's get all the glyphs. So that one's done.
I will send you the coordinates for them.
Excellent. You are excellent at that. What am I doing here? Trying to heal. There we go. Oh, come on, 2 more alts. I have all the Darkmoon Fair mounts. Awesome. Congrats, Thalia. You're getting there. Where'd you go? You're way over there. Over here being a badass all by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I got 371 mounts, then on 1 character. Here I come. I'll talk 'cause I can't fly. Right. Hopefully they'll change that eventually. I don't know why they went back on that. A little weird. Go. Knowledge, I see. 1,000 tickets. I know I can do it before, but even breaking it up, knowing I've already done other content, I just want to choke imagining how many tickets for the dirigible. I think I'll ever go for it. Completely understandable, yeah. You have enough characters, though. You could definitely do it in a couple hours. Probably wouldn't take you too long. Don't even have to do the dailies. There we go.
I need a target.
Okay. Treasure. Nice. Spy Dagger Moth, Fish, and 10 alts, do the map quest over and over and over. Yep, you could do that, and you can also add the other quest items off the auction house. Thought the turn-in items only give 10 tickets per. They do indeed, but the... Well, here. I got a whole video on how to do it. You can do 190 plus tickets per character, and all of the tickets are transferable now because of the warband system. So, you can do it really quick. Can't use the Terracosta mount on other characters still. Yeah, that one's annoying. Luckily, you don't need the Darkmoon Fair for that one, though. Okay. Turn that in.
Do you need something?
Disturbed Earth. Oh. Well, geez. Thanks, guys. Here we go.
Well,
We got there in a roundabout way, but we still made a difference in the lives of these earthen. Berend, hopefully, has learned a lesson in real heroism, but I suppose we'll see in time. Now let's get this over with.
May your hammer strike true. Let's get down to business then. You need a hammer?
There we go. Well, we did what we set out to do, and more. We found Fearbreaker and did some good with it. Now it's time to bring it back to Magni. Let's hope Berend learned a lesson here, but I suspect he'll manage to get himself in trouble again soon. Hopefully it'll be for the right reasons and with the right support.
The three hammers stand as one.
Aye, we have saved the day, and Earthen will forever be grateful for your help, Moira. I'm sure you'll remember me, and take care. And don't forget to do the right things for the right reasons. Now I've got to get back to Gungarda's. Henceforth and always, I will be known far and away in Algar and beyond, for we are made of mountains themselves. Sure, Berend. Alright. We'll come back to this area. Let's do the glyphs first.
Okay, let me get you those.
Alright. Thanks for the link. I'll definitely watch that after stream. Preferably for sure. Absolutely, Mecha King. Happy to help. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Do that one first. Also, Encones and Proudmoore exalted now, which is 8k, 7k Storm's Wake, and Order Embers, respectively. BFA can suck it. Good luck, you're getting there. Still need gold for their mounts, that's inevitable. Are you getting the Paragon rewards out of them too, or just the exalted rep part? Okay, did that one. There's that one way down there. Alright. Oh, there we go. No, if there's no mounts in Paragon Grand, then nah. Gotcha. There's no mounts in some of those. I know the Najatar one has a mount. But the other ones have toys. Please tell me Shadowlands doesn't have Mount Paragon's rewards. It absolutely does. Yes. And BFA has mounts and pets, depending on which one it is. A guildmate just referred to the new shaman forums as Boan Samdi after Chipotle. That's an apt description. That's funny. We got that explore too. Excellent. Okay, we'll come back down here though. Let's go up and turn. I guess we could hearth. That's where our hearth is at. So we can turn in the Bronzebeard one. Pick up any other breadcrumbs that might be up there. Luckily, there's no Paragon rewards, to my knowledge, for, you know, collectibles for Dragonflight. I don't know about War Within, but at least for Dragonflight, they finally knocked it off. At least I have the Snapdragon when I did Horde BFA. Well, that's good. Oh yeah, and the BFA ones, there are Horde and Alliance specific Paragon rewards as well, since the reps are separate. So, surprise.
You address the Queen Regent of the Dark Iron Clan.
It's funny, I can see why Mida was so fond of this hammer, and what it meant when he trusted others to hold on to it. Fearbreaker's got a mind of its own in ways. It wants what it wants. I suppose I relate.
We will survive. We always do.
Here's your hammer, you stubborn old ram. I found it, sure enough. Nah, you should keep it, my girl. It's sitting solid in your hands, like it belongs there, as it was meant to. This isn't some sort of test, some trick to make me accept a certain legacy. You're a Bronzebeard through and through. I don't take Fearbreaker. It don't take Fearbreaker to make that clear. I just ask that one day. But when you know it's time to pass it on. Aye, but for now, I'll keep it. Keep good care of it. Thanks, doll. Cute. She's got Fearbreaker now. Well, Magni, it looks like you're in the... It's not even in here, it's a funny thing.
He disappeared. He like vanished.
He pieced out.
Right into the rock wall.
Yep. Okay. So we got that. We got the Explorer. We finished that particular one. Did that count for one of them? It did. Fearbreaker. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 more quest lines. Woof! Alright, let's do the other one we still have a breadcrumb for. Let's see, is there any others here that popped up after that? I don't see any. Okay. Onwards. Y'all hydrate. It's good for you. Drink your water. I'm very dry today for some reason. Delver's Call. We'll come back to that. It's on the map. It's actually showing on the map like it should. Huh. For now. Alright. Here we go. Welcome to Opportunity Point Spa and Resort. From bubbly to smooth, we've got the finest drinks around. Opportunity Point.
Glad I could help.
Welcome to Opportunity Point. You got a drink ticket, eh? Coming right up. Cool. I am very happy, apparently, for my drink. Alright. Let's get the flight point real quick. Is the red talent gun that made our spenders cost 4 power? I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't remember.
Well, spit it out.
Yeah, we got that one.
Got
She has a thing.
deals
A goblin with a
anywhere.
cloud rook? This thing? Yeah, it was already squatting here when we rolled up. Tried to shoo it away, but the stubborn critter keeps bouncing back. Got my gears turning. We could make a shiny coin off its antics. So, what's it gonna be? You in for a ride or what?
Have a good one.
That's funny. Okay, let's pick up quests. Hey pal, what's it gonna take to get you to leave me alone? How about a trip? A power trip. I told Boss Sparkshot that I would man the work sites, or resorts, yeah, that I would man the resort's front desk for a bit. Care to take my place? It's just your usual paper-pushing, busy work. Check credentials, keep an eye out for corporate sabotage, call in the occasional airstrike, etc., etc., etc. Garv's already fallen back asleep. Oh. Alright. I don't know why I just do things for people. It's kind of funny. Eh. Should I do something? I'll make a list out with. I don't really understand what I'm doing here. Also just found out with contract I made for Order of Emperors, it's only rank 3 and I'm only getting 10 rep per world quest. I thought it was supposed to be 15 or 25 or something. It's been the same across every rank I've used. Wouldn't have bothered if the recipes had I known. Yeah, it's just the same as far as I know. It's pretty low for past expansions. In Dragonflight it's a lot higher, but there's no renown. How did you get one? Luckily it counts for both of us. I don't know if that counted. Where's? Oh yeah. Okay. Guess I just have to click on them. Ah, I see. If they run, I blow them up. Okay. It wasn't quite clear. Well. I can't exit now. Uh-oh. How do I leave? I think it's screwed up because you finished it for me.
Oh.
I can't leave, the desk. It's broken. Okay, guess I'm logging out. Nope, can't log out of that either. Reload, maybe?
Oh dear.
It broke me. It super broke. Blizzard. It's buggy as hell. Oh, that quest. Fun. I always love goblin music. It's fun. I love that Nerubian on the left side of the loading screen. Has the face of like, yeah, I just woke up. I haven't had my coffee yet. Okay, Garth throws something at you without glancing up. Guess that was my XP and pay. Okie dokie. Interesting. Okay.
What's shaking?
All that's between us and the juiciest excavation site I've ever seen is a couple of moles and a luggy deer. Sorry, getting ahead of myself. See these shredders? State of the art in the field of maiming and killing, and they keep getting stuck in holes. Listen, I'm as ecologically conscious as the next goblin, but these moles have got to go. I'm gonna need you to give these hardheads a hard time. And would you see of my crew? If you see any of my crew, help them out, won't you?
Go get him, champ.
Okie dokie. Lurker of the Deeps. That one drops them out.
Yeah, we need a group for that.
Oh no, I figured. I was just
Yeah.
saying. It requires... Yeah, that's the one that requires 5 people to summon. Alright.
Yeah. 10 seconds, all at once.
Well, I smell alt accounts in the future if we ever get around to that, but probably not, but we'll see. Okay.
Talk to me!
Invasive hardhead. Actually DC'd the first time as they sat... Oop, okay, I'm riding it apparently. There we go. Actually DC'd the first time as soon as I sat down at the desk. I logged back in already to the desk and had to log out and exit when I was done. Oh no.
Let's see if that burrow has, you're skittish.
Alright. Nope. It does
Lame.
not. I need to get rid of that. There we go. Let's see here. More moles. You can get on this mole back here if you wanted.
Nah, I'm good.
Alright. It's nice and fast. Here we go. Ah, perfect. Okay.
I need to
Let
target
me
something
off
first.
the mole, please. Thank you. Okay. Over to the quest to do.
Yo.
You sure sent him scurrying. There's only one teensy thing between us and all those beautiful resources.
Be careful out there.
Ever seen a deep strider before? This one sure ain't happy to see us. Made quick work of the shredders that made it past the moles. Real shame. Those pilots are gonna have to work overtime to pay off the damages. Now, if someone were to take care of it and bring back something as proof, well, I'm sure that'd be a nice payday.
Catch you on the flip side.
Alhenner's skull. Ah, goblins.
What worse than Nissingery?
Yep. Poor thing.
That's fell.
That is fell. Curious.
That is a fell beast.
Brunch. See what you did there. If only these were tameable, Blizzard.
Right? They're so cool.
Very
Oh.
cool. And he's a ghosty. Why is he ghosty? Well, you guys are gonna have fun with that.
Mm-hmm.
He's an angry fell ghost demon dog thing now. Long dog.
Long dog. Yep.
Yep. That's what happens when you mess with fell beasts. That's
Yeah?
funny.
What do you want?
What did you do?
Keep it real.
This is bad, real bad. You'd think killing something would make it less dangerous. We're getting stumped.
Have a good one. Well, spit it out. Yeah.
It's going to ruin everything. Who wants to visit a resort with a 30-foot tall ghost deer? Okay, no need to panic. It's probably just a little miffed you took its skull. First, you gotta get rid of some of these slimes, then get that skull out of here. The farther the better. Oh man, they're gonna get ectoplasm in the hot pools.
Glad I could help.
I really need those to be tameable because I love how they look. Same! I really want one as a mount, too. I've loved them since they appeared in Zerlek Caverns. But no.
Got a skull on her back.
I do have a skull in my bag, look at that. Alright, there's the slimes. Get the skull out of town.
Oh.
Says we can get a ride. Sure.
I have a skull on my tiny bird back.
Cute. Keep a grip on that skull. You're going long. Whee! I knew it'd be fun if it was goblins. You'll have to toss me. Whee! Bloop. I'll put the skull over here. I come back to you saying the tall frickin' stars are awesome. Of course they are. They just remind me of Body Horror, My Little Pony. What? They look amazing. Are you kidding me? They're adorable too. Aw. He just
I revived.
resurrected. He got back up. He left, but
Life fell.
that's a mix. One we desperately need in our RP, because that'd be fun. Thank you so much for the follow, share view. Glad to have you here, and I hope you enjoy your stay.
I've seen you around here before.
Phew, that was close. That whole thing was really taught me the value of beauty in nature. The goblin breaks into laughter. Really had you going there, huh? Still think I'll leave Abyssal Exploration alone for a while.
Don't be a stranger.
Alright. That one's done. Still no breadcrumbs. Redeem Sniffle and bring odd glob of wax. We do need to turn that in, actually. I forgot about that. Got the delve ones. Got all these delve quests. I guess those are kind of like the new dungeon quests. They're all over the place. I mean, we only have one for this one, but we have multiple for the last one, too. Okay. Well, let's go turn in this glob quest first, see if it does anything. They are, but still, for me it reminds me of the people making pony infection stories and body horror artwork and whatnot. I guess so. That's funny. Don't worry, we'll get dungeon quests on top of delve quests. Oh, I know. We've gotten multiple of those already as well. I know. It's fine. Luckily, delves we can do solo or duo, and same with the dungeons now because of the follower dungeons. So I'm okay with them now. I don't have to be angry about it anymore, which is nice. One less thing I have to be angry about. Hey, you. Show Nobbles the odd glob of wax you found. Well, Kobold's always happy to take wax off hands. Love wax almost as much as you love shinies. Middle's working on new project, wax sculpture. He'd take any wax you find. Give enough and he'd trade you a shiny rock as proof you help. Bring back to me. Have all kinds of stuff we find to give for helping. Some even good. Some even good. Implying some of it's not. Try out. I give you some old wax to give Middles for shiny pebble. Nobbles leans in close, whispering conspiratorially to you. We even have secret stash of real good stuff. If anyone get together and give loads of wax, I break out and offer for trade.
I find more stuff for
Good to
you.
know. Thanks, Nobbles. Wax donated to Middles. Right here.
You ask where
Hey,
I
Middles.
got it.
Nice. Firelight ruby chip.
Bring back more shiny things.
Okay. Show Nobbles the, let's see. Oh, I see. Then you could buy something, waxy bundle. Get rid of some of these. it to open.
Someone picky.
Had random gray things. Alright.
Don't ask where I got it.
Metals always need more wax for project. Trade bigger, shinier ruby for if have lots. Get fancier things for helping. Keep snuffling, keep trading.
Oh, bring back more shiny
Alright.
things.
And there you go, look at all those items. Toys, pet, this is the renowned vendor it looks like. Alright, cool.
I find more stuff for you.
There we go. I love the Charhounds demo got. A demo? Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, that was weird. Twitch just transferred me to another streamer. What? That is weird. Wasn't me. On mobile? And the hero talents with all the demons that get summoned, demo is juicy. Yes. Yes, I was nowhere near my phone. I have my headset on. Huh. That's weird. Well, where are we? Strange. Okay. Well, we're gonna go ahead and take a short break because I need to go to the bathroom. And I want to make a coffee as well. I might be a minute. So let's take a break. We're gonna go ahead and start a break now. I'll set it for 15 minutes in case we run a little long. So I will be right back as soon as I can refresh it. What? There it goes. Refresh. It didn't want to kick in. Anyways, I'll be right back. There we go, I am back. I am back now. So I had to take a longer break than normal, but I really had to go to the bathroom, so. You know. Oh, welcome back yourself. Perfect timing.
I've been waiting for you.
Why didn't you say anything? I asked if
I
you
didn't
were
want to
back.
I didn't want to say anything stream, so I messaged. So I messaged Discord.
I wasn't at the desk. I was asking if you were back. That's why I wait. You can say stuff in stream. It's okay.
Not during break.
It doesn't matter if it's during break or not. I was waiting for you. Well, I'll come back either way. Let's see here. I hope keying Togwaggle gets a nod, mention cameo something. They already proved they're willing to put Hearthstone originals in the game. That would be cool, that would be cool. Huh, because I know something was happening on phone app. I has hot honey chicken sandwich. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Very delicious.
Oh, dude, I love hot honey so much.
I've never had it before, but it sounds delicious.
It's so good.
It's just warmed up honey.
Yeah. I mean, it has spice in it. It's spicy honey.
Okay.
We all
Yeah.
have
No,
our
I've never had that
tasks.
then.
It's so good.
Trade may have been restricted, but I'll calcify before I let my Cinderbrew reserve fall into the hands of these tripped crews or go with when some elemental looks at it funny. The inspectors are watching me, strangers, so I can't go fetch it myself, but they won't be paying any special attention to you. I left it behind the desk in my old office down below. Just don't get too close to an enforcer, or they'll confiscate any Cinderbrew you're carrying, and you'll be left with nothing to drink.
Stay productive.
Not sure why I'm helping you, but alright.
Are we smuggling Cinderbrew to someone?
Apparently.
Again?
Again, yes. Slightly spicy, but barely spicy honey. It's from the Wingstop near me. Ah, nice, nice. Spaghetti and meatballs here. Very nice. I got me a mint latte. Got me a coffee. The effects
Ran out
of...
of coffee creamer.
You would, what now?
I ran out of coffee creamer.
Aw, I'm sorry.
So I got ravioli instead.
That's an equivalent exchange. No coffee creamer, so I made ravioli.
Exactly.
Alright. That's funny. I love me some ravioli, though. The effects of the magmatic buildup are clear to see, but what we still don't understand is the root cause. In order to determine it and prevent it in the future, I need samples from the volcanic glass you see bursting from the ground. Fresh samples. Very fresh. You're going to have to stand in them as they erupt in order to gather what I need. Alright. An igneous end. When the magma transport pipe failed, our workers rushed down to begin repairs. The elementals caught us unawares, rising up and attacking with great gouts of lava. Fortunately, we earthen are made of stern stuff, and a little magma is hardly going to be the end of us. Unfortunately, the cooling magma has hardened into stone shells, entombing our repair grooves where they stood. Smash their stony prisons and free my workers. Mag management. As if the pipe going down wasn't enough, a horde of magmatic elementals burst out when it failed. We can't risk sending anyone else down to attempt repairs while the area is overrun, but the magma is vital to powering the whole deeps. If you are capable, clear them out so we can get that magma flowing again. Okie dokie. Then drink. My dad got me vanilla ginger ale. It's weird but good. Nice. So funny, Silver. Sounds yummy. Yes. What kind of ravioli did you get?
Normal
Check on
Campbell?
the
Not
others.
Campbell's.
I'm functioning.
Canned ravioli.
I know what I mean. Is it cream? Is it meat? Is it
Meat.
pesto?
Meat ravioli.
Meat
meat-
sauce,
meat
I'm
ra-
assuming?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Meat in it and everything, yeah. Ravioli.
Well, I mean, the ravioli could be in a bazillion different kinds. That's why I was asking.
Are you
You're
here
funny.
to help?
Here we go. That. Got that. Alright.
timely intervention. I declare my gratitude.
This guy. Nice.